Hi everyone, very good day to you. Welcome, my name is George Essien. Compliments of the season. This is a fantastic year. It has been a great year for some people. It has also been a very challenging year for some people. And we are hoping that 2021 is a better year. I made a commitment a few weeks ago that every Mondays of the month of December we would have time and a session to look at anything business, anything that can help us grow in our businesses, anything that can help us grow in our personal lives. So today I'm going to be continuing that narrative. Even though I'm at home, I'm still going to be sharing thoughts that will help you to build your business and move you forward. So let's talk today about the power of leverage. Why you need to have leverage in your life, why you need to have leverage in your business, why you need to have leverage in all that you do. Leverage is the power to control a lot with just a little. Leverage is the power to control a whole lot with just a little. Big doors swing open because of hinges. Hinges could be small, but they allow big doors to be open. So what we want to study today is how we can gain leverage and have the edge in life. So we're going to look at a few concepts, different kinds of leverages. And this understanding will enable you to become more successful in 2021. This understanding will enable you to win as an entrepreneur in 2021. And even if you're a business right now, to show you what you can do. I learned something many years ago by Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill said that rich people don't use their money. Rich people don't use their money. Rich people use other people's resources, or we call it OPM, other people's money. When you want to start a business, what gives you leverage, what gives you the edge is your thinking, your ability to think that you must not use your money to start a business. You must not use your money to do that project. You can use other people's money. When you think along those lines, you are thinking leverage. You're thinking leverage. So other people's money is a fantastic way to start a business. Thinking about, and how do you assess other people's money? It's very simple. There's a principle I share, and it states that when a man of money meets a man of resources, exchange occurs. When a man of money meets a man of ideas, which are also called resources, exchange occurs. So a lot of times when we have great ideas, but we have not truly authenticated or made the idea profound or made the idea valid. So when the man of money shows up, because our ideas are not valid, our ideas are not profound, our ideas are not authenticated, exchange doesn't occur. So if you're writing down anything, I'd like you to write this down. When a man of money meets a man of ideas, exchange occurs. If exchange doesn't occur, it means the man of ideas is not authentic. Sometimes we say we have great ideas, but what makes an idea great? It's authenticity, validity, and profundity. How solid, how sound is your idea? Any idea that is sound answers questions, and investors crave for information. They crave for information. So basically, you want to sit down, begin to work on the quality, on the soundness, on the profundity of your idea. Because when a man of money meets a man of ideas, exchange occurs. Money flows into concepts. There is always money for the man that has a fantastic idea. There is always money for the man that has a sound idea. Vision, clear vision, articulate vision attracts provision. So ideas are very magnetic, actually sound ones. So what you should be focusing on is not necessarily on the money. What you should be focusing on is on the quality of your idea. The quality, the authenticity of the idea. That's what gives you the edge in business. So OPM is only gotten on that basis. Is gotten when you as an individual works on the soundness and the profundity of your ideas. So one way to get leverage in life is to think in terms of OPM. who can give me resources for this sound idea that I have, this sound concept. What venture capitalist? I've talked about venture capitalism. Who is a venture capitalist? Venture capitalist is someone who has the resources you're looking for. He has the resources you're looking for, and he's willing to partner with that money if he can have equity or equity in your business. He has resources you're looking for. He's willing to partner with that resources if he has equity in your business. We also have people we call the angel financiers. Now, angel financiers are people who have the resources you're looking for and who can give you as a grant. They can give you this resource, the money you're looking for, as a grant. Instead of what you're thinking about all the time, you start thinking in terms of who can give me the money I'm looking for. There are times you may need to constitute a board of directors or a board of trustees. There's time you need to constitute a board in building a business. So here's the point I'm trying to make. Leverage in business comes when you have people. Leverage in business comes when you have people. And for you to have people in your business, your idea must be sound, your idea must be authentic, your idea must be valid. And that's the thinking that makes you truly very successful. Doesn't make any sense to you. So OPM is the number one way to gain leverage for business. And like I said, there's good money. There's money for the resources for the business, the product you want to do, but you need to understand that your idea has to be sound and people will help you achieve that. So let's look at another very, very important leverage, another kind of leverage. We call it OPK. OPK. What is OPK? OPK means other people's knowledge. Other people's knowledge. One piece of key information can save you time or money or help you make more money. So what happened to me a few years ago was this. Just having access to quality information. I met a certain man who gave me some information. It was a Sunday after church. He called me. There was this urgency in his call. He called me, and then I went over to meet him. And when I got to him, he told me something very profound. He gave me an idea, brought out a piece of paper. The paper was actually a photocopy piece of paper, paper was photocopied. And I got that piece of idea and I looked at it and I was so excited about it. That piece of paper made me 32 million naira. That piece of paper, that information. And so it saved me time. And so one of the things you want to do to gain leverage is to seek information, to look for people who have the information you need. There is nothing you are pursuing today, no business, no product you're pursuing, that somebody hasn't done something along those lines. So rather than gain experience, I often tell people, I said, experience is not the best teacher. Experience is not the best teacher. Experience is actually the fool's best teacher. So successful people, what they do, and I say experience, is looking at making your own mistakes and learning from it. Wisdom is looking at other people make mistakes and learning from it. So you want to go for wisdom. You will find knowledge in books. Become a student. Gain leverage by studying books. People have gone through life, gone through business, and they've chronicled, they have scripted, they have journaled the ideas in books. All you simply have to do is just read those books, attend seminars, visit blogs, have conversations with quality people, look out for mentors and coaches, because you see, what you know will help you, will give you the edge, will give you leverage in life. The reason why you're where you are today is because you do not know. What you don't know, you don't know. So as we enter into 2021, one of the things I want to encourage you to do is to seek for knowledge. Because knowing that knowledge and quality information will give you the edge. Look out for other people's knowledge. Now let's go to another very important thing that can give you leverage. Another kind of leverage. It's called other people's energy. As we enter into 2021, one of the things you want to avoid doing is exerting your own energy. That's not leadership. You could be very talented, have great ideas, have so much passion, have so much energy and push. And that's great. But for you to multiply your result, you have to start thinking leadership. For you to multiply your result, you have to start thinking leadership. You want to start thinking, how do I duplicate my efforts? How do I multiply my results? And that way you have to start thinking in terms of OPE. OPE means other people's energy. So delegate. There are certain things you want to stop doing. One of the things, I run an organization, and in this organization we have different segments. We have the part where we run adverts. Okay, we have the technical unit, we have the marketing unit, we have the digital marketing unit, and a few other units, accounting unit. And so my strength is to put together copy, write copies for my ads. My strength is to do videos like this, is to do the trainings, create content. That's my strength. So I focus on my strengths and I delegate the other areas to people. Does it make any sense to you? So I multiply my day. I can use 24 hours to do something I should have done in 48 hours. I can use 24 hours to do something I've done in 48 hours because I've learned to work with people. And so learn to become a leader. Develop your leadership capacity in 2021. Leadership is duplicating your efforts through people and multiplying your results. Learn to delegate. Learn to empower people. Learn to build teams. Learn to build communities. This is the way to go. That's how to have leverage. And so any business that emphasizes building teams, building communities, having a group of people is a fantastic business. And that's the very reason why I endorse multi-level marketing. Multi-level marketing is one way to use to work with people, and rather than do everything yourself, get people to achieve the same result you would have achieved by using other people's energy. We're looking at a few other things that can give you kinds of leverage. One other leverage I want to add is other people's contacts and credibility. Other people's contacts and credibility. You know somebody who knows the person you're looking for. So you want to be very careful to realize that your contacts may not be able to change your life. Your contact may not give you that recommendation. Your contact may not give you that introduction. But the contact of your contact may be the ones that can get you what you're looking for. So leverage comes by realizing that other people's contacts or other people's credibility can take you to your destination. So this is very important. That you explore and you exploit your network. You didn't get that. You explore and exploit your network. That's what you should do. Now, you never know how rich, how connected a poor man is until the day of his funeral. The day a poor man dies, you see cars, you see jeeps, you see all kinds of things parked everywhere, and the man is dead. And you wonder, this man died poor, but jeeps, cars, people coming to celebrate him, coming to honor him. What happened to him? He died broke. He died without anything because he did not learn how to explore and to exploit his network. And that's what you want to do in 2021. You want to start looking deeply into your network, into the contact of your contacts. That's how to get leverage. You're looking for money, look into the contact of your contact. And that's why you must be a people's person. Learn how to develop people skills. Learn how to relate to people. Everybody you meet should be someone that has value in that meeting with you. You are nice to people. You are kind. You are appreciative. You understand human relations very well, because the contact of your contact can give you leverage. The contact of your contact can take you where you're going to. The contact of your contact can take you to your destination. And so people can give you the leeway, give you the routes to your destination. Does it make any sense at all to you? Now, OPC also means other people's credibility. There's a story of a man who was looking for some job. He was looking for a job somewhere. And for whatever reason, he couldn't get that job. And so he had access to a very successful man, very successful entrepreneur who wanted to get an access to a certain man, very successful person, but he had been trying out and he couldn't get it. So he now met another very successful person who told him, you know what we're going to do? Come to my house by 7 a.m. on Saturday and let's do a jog around my community, my estate. That's the estate I live. Come on, let's do a jog around with me. And so this young man who had been going from one office to another, looking for access and for proposals he had put together, came on Saturday with this man, and that was a good privilege. And he began to run around the estate, exercise. And guess what happened? So on Monday morning, after they were done running, the man said, go back to that, any of the places you went to on Monday morning and see what happens. So this man on Monday morning thought of a particular office in Victoria Island, and said, okay, let me go back there. I went there earlier, I wasn't given access, and so he went there. And just by meeting the CEO, I gave him access to himself because he realized that he saw the man running with a top entrepreneur, and he assumed that because this young man was running with a top entrepreneur, he must be someone worthy to do business with. That's how to use other people's contacts. Just by leveraging. There was a concept in business called piggybacking. Biggybacking. Piggybacking. What does it simply mean? It means that you can leverage on the influence of people. So you're putting together a seminar, and even if you're not going to have that person speak, the person can come around and do a cameo appearance, just come around, just being there, just being associated with you, you can get leverage, you can raise funds. You can get somebody who's a top speaker or who's a top trainer, who's a top entrepreneur to co-author your book or to write the acknowledgement. That's where we use other people's contact and other people's credibility. This is very powerful. You need an introduction. One introduction in your life can change your life around. Just one simple introduction can change your life around. So have we learned anything today? Leverage is important. Leverage is important. And you start thinking in terms of leverage. How do I get leverage? We looked at different kinds of leverage. We looked at OPE, other people's energy. We looked at OPC, other people's contacts and credibility. We looked at OPK, other people's knowledge. And we looked at OPM, other people's money. Now, I want to conclude my thoughts today by a few things, people, things, tools that will help you gain leverage in 2021. They'll help you gain leverage whatever it is you're doing. The first thing I want to talk about quickly is systems. Systems. You have to start thinking systems will give you leverage. In whatever it is you're doing, start building systems. Build systems in your business. You have a small office. Do you have an accounting system in your small office, that business you're doing? Do you have an accounting system? Do you have a financial system? Do you have a marketing system? Do you have things that you do put in order so that every time you don't necessarily need to be the one doing it? People can look at the system, your team can look at the system and just operate it. Start thinking in terms of system. Systemize everything that you do. You cannot duplicate what you have not systemized. Leadership becomes easier when you are systematic, when you can create systems. This is for this. Put order in your office. Put order in your life. Become systematic. People easily develop culture when they see systems. Systems are organized stuff. All right, so that's one. Systems will give you leverage. System will help people to easily duplicate what you have done. Number two thing that I want to talk about is that will give you leverage in life is you need mentors. Mentors. Who are mentors? Mentors are people who have the quality that you have, or they have the vision that you have, or they have the talent that you have, and then they have a relationship with you. They are teachers. What mentors do is that they easily help you convert information into knowledge. I've talked about information and knowledge. Difference between information and knowledge. Maybe I'd like to repeat it again. Information is valuable data. All right, and we have information everywhere. People have information about being wealthy, information about this and that, but it does not in any way mean that people succeed. Information truly doesn't make you succeed because we have information everywhere. People know what to do. They have information about what to do, but do they know what to do? So knowledge is when information is systematic, when information is organized, when information is sequential, and the persons who enable you to transform information to knowledge are teachers. One of those teachers is a mentor. A mentor takes those scattered, disjointed information that you have and then organizes them for you. So you can see the information played out in his life. And once information is organized, it's knowledge. So your mentor is living knowledge. It gives you leverage. You don't need to spend all the years trying to learn from experience. You can look at your mentor, model him, and get the same result that he's getting. So this is very vital. You need mentors in your life. Look at your life. Organize at your life. Look at your business life. Look at your financial life. Look at your relationship. Look at whatever it is you're doing and look out for mentors. And the key thing about mentorship is that they have a relationship with you. And I've often differentiated mentors from role models. Role models can give you leverage. Mentors can also give you leverage because they can give you the edge. They can help you do little things and achieve great results. So a role model has the same qualities like the mentor, but the difference is that the role model does not have a relationship with you, does not have a direct relationship with you. In other words, you know the role model, but the role model doesn't know you. In the case of a mentor, the mentor knows you and you know him. And you're giving the mentor access into your life. You're giving the mentor the opportunity to correct and instruct you. And so sometimes, because the mentor is close to you, because there's some level of familiarity and relationship between you and the mentor, a mentorship can slip into friendship. You didn't get that? A mentorship can slip into friendship. And sometimes some guys come to me and say, George, I want you to be my mentor. I like what you're doing. I want you to be my mentor. And I'm excited about it. They come to my office, they say, I'm submitting to you and all that. And all of a sudden, because of the familiarity they have with me, and because of the closeness they choose to have with me, it slips from being just a mentor to become a friend. And they begin to ask me, because they begin to even advise me. At that point, I can't help them anymore. And very often they keep asking me for advice, and I'm suggesting to them rather than really advising them. You must place yourself, you must be careful not to allow the mentor to become a friend. And that's why you must keep some healthy distance from your mentor so that you can constantly get value from that mentor. Does it make any sense at all to you? So I tell them, I said, look, you need to give me some distance. You need to see me really as a mentor for me to help you and for the suggestions I share with you to be relevant. Mentorship is important. You see, your friend loves you the way you are, but your mentor loves you too much to leave you the way you are. So leverage will come from mentorship. Friendship won't give you leverage. Maybe at some point, maybe, but not as much as mentorship will give you. A mentor will help you speeding your process of success. A mentor will enable you go through the learning curve of life or the learning curve of the business you're going through. A mentor can give you a powerful introduction. All you need is a golden connection. All you need is a connection in business, and you want like this. Or one contact, one call, one introduction. And sometimes mentors take their time to groom you and prepare you so that when you get in front of the person they recommend you to, you're able to deliver. A lot of people want to go out undone without going through process. They want to hit the line without going through process. You need to understand that mentorship know when to introduce you. All right, and so this is very important. This understanding about who a mentor is, who a role model is important. It can give you leverage. So we talked about systems, we talked about mentors, we talked about role models. Role models are also very important. Let me also talk about something very important, coaches. Now, who is a coach, and how is a coach different from a mentor or a role model? A coach is someone who may not have the kind of qualities that you have, the talent that you have, the ideas that you have. He may not be going the same direction you're going to, but he is trained and has the capacity to bring out the best in you. He has the capacity to he has the systems, the tools to bring out the best in you. And so you give him permission. Sometimes you pay him so he can do that for you. And so mentors will inspire you. Mentors will inspire you. Role models will inspire you. However, coaches will instruct you. Mentors will inspire you. Coaches will instruct you. You need these people for leverage in the life that you want to live. Doesn't make any sense. The last thing I want to share with you today that will give you leverage in 2021 and in years to come, and will give you leverage in your business, are tools. Write the word tools down. You need tools. There are certain tools that need to be in place for you to succeed in business. Now, in the 21st century, as we engage this 21st century, as we engage 2021, 2022, 2023, down to 2030, that's the next decade. Now, a lot of nations are working on certain timelines. They're thinking about, Nigeria had a 2020 timeline, food for all in 2020. What happened to that goal, that agenda? Sustainable development goals. They also had the 2020 agenda. I think they've extended now to 2025. China has an economic agenda for 2025. America, they have plans, ahead. As we engage the years, you must understand that the tools are changing. Analog is moving to digital. So if you want to get leverage, master the tools of the 21st century. And the tools of the 21st century, my dear friends, is the internet. go and do a digital upgrade. And so I tell people, I say that year 2021 is a year of upgrade. So upgrade yourself, get some knowledge about the internet, see how you can learn copywriting, learn how to use those virtual tools, Zoom, WhatsApp, Facebook, learn how to use StreamYard, learn how to use Google Meet to put together meetings, to build teams, to lead, learn how to sell products, learn how to create products, whatever it is, whatever business you're doing, get it online. If it's e-commerce, put yourself online. This will help you to become relevant in the 21st century. All of this will help you to get leverage. Did you get value today? So take down those notes, look at them, and make sure you walk yourself to the top. I like to leave you with these golden words that I usually share with my friends, that you can become who you want to be, and you can also achieve anything you set your heart to achieve. All you simply have to do is believe strong enough and take proper and consistent actions. I'll see you some other time. God bless.